I'd like to welcome you today to my program I have titled Jewish Musical Reflections. Jewish Musical Reflections, I'd like you to ponder this thought. How do you hear Judaism in music? How do you hear reflections of a religion or a culture? Well, that is what we will explore today. We will explore the music of three composers from Jewish heritage. And I have chosen these three composers because they have all come from different backgrounds of Judaism. I am referring to the connections or lack of ties they have each experienced towards Judaism during their lives, and as a result, how it has influenced their music. This is in reference to philosophically, spiritually, and through the ritual observances if they so chose. So he combines some classical theoretical practices in his form of music and the harmonic changes with a little bit of jazz in terms of the blues scale. And he also, with all of that, he also keeps the feel of the Jewish liturgical music as well in a very subdued way. George Gershwin always wanted to be a classical composer, and he sought out the teachings of many composers such as Nadia Boulanger, Igor Stravinsky, Maurice Ravel, to get some insight in how he can compose a classical composition. And one has to wonder, did he choose the mode Adonai Malach, meaning the Lord reigns, because he finally had been given the ability to compose a classical composition? Gershwin himself referred to this piece as a classical blues lullaby. And now I will be playing the Prelude Number 2 by George Gershwin. Almost improvisational like. It is very, very different than the first movement. It starts out almost reminiscent of the sound of a flute or an oboe-like instrument from maybe the shepherds of the back in the biblical times. And we hear that right from the beginning in this type of sound, this sound. So you can almost imagine the shepherds in the fields. So this is definitely seen in the rhythms of this last movement. You can hear some of the rhythms such as this part. You can hear that dotted rhythm and the very strong. That strong sense. And now you will hear the Sonatina by Paul Benaim. Music comes from the root of one's soul and heritage. Thank you again for listening to my program.